program
Conference will now be recorded.
on the topic AI tools for effective teaching, learning, and assessment, organized by the Department of Artificial Intelligence and Data Science, Velamal Institute of Technology, jointly with Rexar Private Limited. This FDP is a step forward in empowering educators with cutting edge tools that redefine the way we teach, learn, and assess in the digital age. I'll continue with Sir. We are honored to have you here, sir. Our respected principal, Dr. N. Balaji, sir, a visionary leader who has always championed innovation in education. Sir, we request you to deliver the presidential address. Please, sir.
Good evening to one and all present here. I really feel very much honored to be here in this wonderful occasion of this FDP program organized by Department of Artificial Intelligence and Data Science, as well as with support of Rexar Private Limited. Hope this FDP is basically need of the hour, as because on those days teachers basically rely on the books, and the students' only resource is the books and the teacher. But now the scenario is reversed where students having more knowledge than the faculty members. Therefore, it is essential that the faculty member need to update their knowledge base, and they have to keep in pace with the technological developments, right? And this FDP really going to provide a lot of insights about various AI-based teaching methodologies, as we need to make the student to be interested inside the classes, as we need to teach something beyond the curriculum where the really students want to listen to. So therefore, this 5 days program is going to be a wonderful insight, and there will be a good takeaway for all the teaching fraternity who have joined here in a huge number. I came to know that there are 130 members have joined in this FDP program. And today's speaker, I think, is ad speaker, Ms. Reshma, AI developer from J Impact Coimbatore, who is going to deliver a session on building a AI chatbot. And I think members will be well aware that the natural language processing has taken its momentum, where it provides a lot of opportunity for basically the conversion from speech to text and the reverse process and so on, where it provides support to develop a lot of beautiful chatbots. And also, we are basically data driven, and therefore, the machine learning process is also driven by data. And this ML and NLP is going to support a lot in building a lot of chatbots. And I hope this session will provide an insight for all the teachers, and they can come out with their own chatbots possible, right? And I really, once again, congratulate the entire team of artificial intelligence and data science faculty members and the volunteers, as well as my sincere thanks to Rexar Private Limited for their support. And I also congratulate the expert member who is going to provide a beautiful session today. And I conclude the speech here to leave space for them to continue. Thanks for providing this beautiful opportunity to address this August gathering. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you
Thank you,
so
sir.
much, sir, for the enlightened speech and also for the wishes over our 5 days online FDP program, sir. Thank you, sir. To express our gratitude to all the dignitaries and participants, may I now invite Mrs. K. Vidya, Assistant Professor, Artificial Intelligence and Data Science, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Thank you,
Vidya, ma'am,
Sudhaman. Hello, am I audible?
you are audible. You can continue, please.
Good evening to one and all. It's my honor to deliver the vote of thanks. On behalf of our organizing team, I sincerely thank our respected principal, Dr. N. Balaji, sir, for your guidance and constant support. My heartfelt thanks to our HOD, AIDS Dr. S. Padmapriya ma'am for your leadership and guidance in making this program. We also extend our sincere thanks to Rexar Private Limited for this valuable partnership and contribution to this event. Finally, I thank all the participants for joining this wonderful session. Thank you all once again. Thank you.
Thank you, Vidya, ma'am. Now we have today's speaker with us, Ms. Rishma, AI developer, J Impact Coimbatore. Let me hand over the session to Mr. Arun of Rexar Private Limited. Over to Mr. Arun. Thank you.
Good evening, one and all. So this is Arun Divakaran here. This is Dr. Arun Divakaran, and I'm glad to see the count of people who have taken this up. So, friends, just to give a quick intro. So I come with an industry background of 19 plus years, having spent predominant amount of time in the US and Saudi Arabia before I took up my firm, Impact Creative Learning Services. Right. So I'm also, by the way, a product of Velamal. So when I heard through Sanjay that this is an FDP for Velamal, I decided to actually be part of it. So we have been delivering a lot of programs, especially creative learning programs for a bunch of colleges in and around the city, right, in and around the state as well as pan India level. Right. So my friends, since AI has taken up a huge shape across verticals, across horizontals, right? When I say verticals, horizontal, I mean to say across domains, right? Identifying the use cases is the biggest challenge, right? So what that means is now today the topics are around AI tools for effective teaching and learning assessment, correct? So my team, right? So today going to be Srishma here, and tomorrow it's going to be other set of my staff. They're all experts in their own areas, right? So I decided to expand that horizon to give you a quick 45 minutes walkthrough of how how a simple AI technology can be built. Now the thing is, it's the learning of these 5 days should not be restricted as a checkbox level, right? That's my humble request to everybody, because of late I've seen people joining it just to hear and get a certificate and move on, guys. Because being a faculty itself, it's a divine profession, and that's what even I wrote it in my book, which I recently published, which is called Creativity: The Secret Formulas of a Creative Teacher. Because in today's machine-driven world, the one thing that segregates us from the machine is the ability of us to think creatively. And every faculty, no matter where they do what they do, it is a responsibility of us to think creatively, have the creative dimensions to make an impact, right? So I'm here. I'm running this firm, and I'm delivering a lot of coaching programs, creative learning programs, especially human-centric AI, right? And I would request everybody to pay close attention to all these 5 days and make best use of the learning. On each and every day, there will be newer topics, right? One is on video and audio and the image part. The other is little bit of agentic workflow, which is a new talk of the town, right? So and we have bunch of that lined up. So do make sure that you make the learning more outcome driven and not just a checkbox for the sake of certificate part, right? So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, let me hand it over to my team members. Rishma, over to you, and take care. Bye-bye.
Yeah, so hi team. Good evening to one and all present here. So I'm really happy to be a part of this faculty development program. And as Sir said, we'll be having AI tech related stuffs in these 5 days. And today I'm here to help you build a AI chatbot. So don't get afraid that we are going to go with, as I said, today we are going to develop an AI chatbot. So don't feel like it is going to be too much of coding and something like that. ரொம்ப ஷார்ட்டா சொல்லணும்னா it is going to be very very simple. The aim of this session is to help you in a way, in a shortcut, to approach AI technologies, right? So I have planned it into a into two, meaning I'll be going with an introduction about AI in a theoretical way, after which we'll be going for the practical session, right? The idea of getting into theoretical session is that I just want to cover the entire audience. It is not that people from AI are just coming. It is not like that. So to cover the entire audience, we are going to have a theoretical basic session on AI, followed by which we'll be having the practical session, right? So let me go with the theoretical session first. So, as I said, today's session is going to be on AI. So, I think most of you know about AI, right? So, whenever we ask people, they simply say it is mimicking the human intelligence, right? So what is mean by mimic human intelligence is that, இப்போ humans பாத்தீங்கன்னா we will think, learn and then make decisions, right? அந்த மாதிரி we make the machines having these capacity, meaning machines வந்து learn பண்ணிக்க ஆரம்பிச்சு they make decisions out of it. Okay, so எப்படி machines make decisions அப்படின்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா, we will load or feed them with huge number of data, right? So in the data they will try to identify the pattern out of it. Okay, so once they identify the pattern, they make decisions. So இப்போ வந்து நம்ம டாபிக் என்னன்னா ஜென்ரேட்டிவ் ஏஐ, ரைட்டுங்களா, கரெக்ட்டுங்களா? ஸோ வாட் இஸ் ஜென்ரேட்டிவ் ஏஐ அண்ட் ஹவு இஸ் இட் டிஃப்ரெண்ட் ஃப்ரம் ஏஐ அப்படிங்கிற கொஷனுக்கு, so as I said, AIங்கிறது வந்து it learns and then it develops, it makes decisions, right? So generative AIங்கிறது என்னன்னா, it understands the data. Not only it understands like AI, it instead gives you an output. So ஒரு input எடுத்து ஒரு output கொடுக்கும். Say for example, chat GPT இருக்கு இல்லைங்களா? So chat GPT எப்படின்னா, you will give a prompt, right? And then according to your prompt, it answers you, right? So இந்த மாதிரி தான் generative AI work ஆகும். So you can ask me a question like, இப்போ we have a Google search engine, right? Google. So already we have Google. Then what is the need of generative AI? இப்போ கூகுள்ல போயிட்டு if I ask for some, say for example, what is who are Velamal and what they do அப்படின்னு கேட்கும்போது, there are n number of websites that come in my way, right? இப்போ ஒரு டாப் 5 வந்து நம்ம அது வந்து ஒரு சர்ச் இன்ஜின் ஆப்டிமைசேஷன்னால it comes and we open such links and then we go and read, right? So இப்போ வந்து we'll take a scenario that I'm going for a job, okay, I'm going for an interview. இப்போ ஒரு டெக்னிக்கல் இன்டர்வியூங்கிறப்போ அப்போ வாட் யூ டூ இஸ் யூ ஸ்டார்ட் சர்ச்சிங் ஃபார் தி டாபிக்ஸ், ரைட்? ஸோ உங்களுக்கு அந்த லிஸ்ட் வரும் அண்ட் யூ வில் கோ அண்ட் ரீட் தி டாபிக்ஸ், ரைட்? இப்போ ஜென்ரேட்டிவ் ஏஐ வந்து எப்படி யூஸ்ஃபுல், எப்படி இது டிஃப்ரெண்ட்னா, சே ஃபார் எக்ஸாம்பிள் யூ கோயிங் ஃபார் 5 வெப்சைட்ஸ், ஓகேங்களா? ஸோ இந்த 5 வெப்சைட்ஸில் யூ கோ அண்ட் யூ start reading things. It is not necessary that all the things that are listed in the websites are understandable, meaning அங்க கொடுத்திருக்க எல்லாமே வந்து it is not necessary that I can understand, புரியுதுங்களா? என்னோட கெப்பாசிட்டிக்கு தகுந்த மாதிரி it is not there. But what this generative AI do is that, இப்போ say for example chat gpt, இப்போ நான் வந்து போய் கேட்குறேன் இந்த மாதிரி வாட் இஸ் திஸ், எனக்கு வந்து ஒரு ஃபிஃப்த் ஸ்டாண்டர்ட் பையன் மாதிரி சொல்லிக் கொடு. ஐம் டெல்லிங் இட் where I stand, right? And it is specialized, especially creating the contents on my preferences. Say for example, I'm telling it in the madri, I don't want this, I want the things to be very very particular. So according to your needs, it generates a concept. It is a creative output. So this is how AI is different from generative AI, and this is what the generative AI does. Okay, so what I want to tell you is that ஜென்ரேட்டிவ் ஏங்கிறது இட் மேக்ஸ் கண்டென்ட் பேஸ்ட் ஆன் யுவர் ப்ராம்ப்ட். ஸோ எப்படி வந்து ஜென்ரேட்டிவ் ஏ ஒர்க் ஆகுதுன்னா, ஃபர்ஸ்ட் இட் அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட்ஸ் த வேர்ட், மீனிங் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் நீங்கள் கொடுக்குற ப்ராம்ப்டை இட் அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட்ஸ் அண்ட் தென் இட் ஜென்ரேட்ஸ். ஸோ எப்படி இந்த அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்டிங் அண்ட் ஜென்ரேஷன்லாம் நடக்குதுன்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா, I don't want to move too much of technical because I just want to make it very very simple. So what I want to tell you is that, இப்போ பிரெயின்ல வந்து நியூரான்ஸ் இருக்கு இல்லைங்களா, அந்த மாதிரி we have something called neural networks, ஓகேங்களா? ஸோ இதுல வந்து you will have different layers. ஸோ இந்த ஒவ்வொரு லேயர்ஸும் என்ன பண்ணுன்னா, it starts learning, finding patterns. எப்படி லேர்ன் பண்ணும், எப்படி பேட்டர்ன்னா, சே ஃபார் எக்ஸாம்பிள் ஐ எம் கிவிங் அ ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட் சென்டென்ஸ், ஓகேங்களா? ஸோ டோக்கனைசேஷன் ஒரு ப்ராசஸ் இருக்கு. என்னன்னா, இட் ஸ்பிளிட்ஸ் த சென்டென்ஸ் இன்டு வேர்ட்ஸ். அந்த மாதிரி எம்பெட்டிங்னு இருக்கு. இந்த மாதிரி நிறைய 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 டேர்ம்ஸ் இருக்கு. ஸோ இது என்னன்னா, ஃபர்ஸ்ட் வந்து இந்த வேர்ட்ஸை வந்து சென்டென்ஸை வந்து வேர்ட்ஸை கன்வெர்ட் பண்ணி மெஷின் அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்டபிள் ஃபார்மேட்டுக்கு இட் சேஞ்சஸ், ஓகேங்களா? ஆஃப்டர் விச் it starts identifying the patterns. Once it identifies the patterns, once it exactly understands what the prompt is, it generates output. So this is the baseline of how generative AI works. Okay, so here I want to show you an example. So there are a lot of examples, real world examples for generative AI. I think you guys know about chat gpt, right? and you guys know about Gemini, and you guys know about the trend right now it is existing, right? You will give the prompt and you attach your photo, and then it gives you the output accordingly. So I just want to show you a very very simple example which can be useful for you. So as I said, generative AI is you will give an input and you will get an output, right? It is not necessary that it has to be a text input and it has to be a text output. Okay, it can be a text, it can be an image, it can be videos. Okay, so I think you guys know about machine learning, right? அதுல வந்து மாடல்ஸ்லாம் இருக்கும். லைக் லாஜிஸ்டிக், ரிக்ரெஷன், லீனியர் ரிக்ரெஷன், கிளாசிஃபிகேஷன், அந்த மாதிரி நிறைய மாடல்ஸ் இருக்கும். அந்த மாதிரி ஜென்ஏஐலுமே வந்து என்னன்னா நிறைய நிறைய மாடல்ஸ் இருக்கு. ஜிபிடி, பர்ட், அந்த மாதிரி நிறைய மாடல்ஸ் இருக்கு. ஸோ வி யூஸ் தீஸ் மாடல்ஸ் அண்ட் தென் வி மேக் தி கண்டென்ட்ஸ். ஓகே, இப்போ வந்து நான் சின்ன ஒரு எக்ஸாம்பிள் காமிக்கிறேன். திஸ் இஸ் ஃப்ரம் கேன்வா. ஸோ கேன்வால வந்து வி ஹாவ் அன் ஆப்ஷன் வேர் யூ வில் give a prompt and then the image is generated. Okay, so let me give an example. So yeah, I want a girl standing with a bicycle.
Ma'am, unable to see your screen, ma'am.
Visible?
Yeah, it's visible. It's
Yes, it is
visible.
visible.
Yeah, okay, thanks. So yeah, I'm giving a prompt. So what I give as an input is generally called as prompt. Okay, so I've given I want a girl standing with a bicycle. Let me generate the mm, oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, let me give the prompt. See, in minutes you get the image generated, right? So it is like you give a input as text and you will get the image as output. So as I said, it can be text to text, text to image. Say for example, chat gpt is an example for you to have an example of text to text, right? So we have lot of applications available in gen ai. So I just want you guys to explore. There are a lot of things like chat gpt, gemini, deep ai. There are a lot of applications available. So this is all about generative ai, and now have a simple quiz. I just want you to participate in that and let me know how you guys are understanding the gen ai topics. So I just want you guys to go to Kahoot, Kahoot, and then I just want you to join this. Can you guys do it? Going to be very, very simple just to understand your knowledge on AI. Very, very simple. So just go to Kahoot and then give the.
Ma'am, your screen is not visible.
Is that same for everyone?
It's same for everyone. Many of them are putting a message in the group, ma'am.
No, it's visible.
Guys can see the game pin, right?
Yes, yes. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, please come with proper naming. Please use this pin or scan this QR to get into it. It's going to be very simple, 7 questions. Very simple questions on Gen AI. There can only be 40 people, so I encourage you to join this fast. Should I wait for some other people to join or can we
No,
start?
ma'am. You can start the session, ma'am.
Yeah, okay. So let's get started. So the questions will be displayed and you have to just click the options that are right, okay? So you will be given the option, just choose A or B or C or D. Let's wait for the options. You will be given with 30 seconds of time. You have to do it before that. It's very simple. Everybody can participate. Okay. I want more people to attend this. Okay, there are 4 people who have given the answer right. Can someone tell me why are MS Excel, Chrome, and WhatsApp is being given as generative AI tool? Can someone? I think you guys did not under. Is it because you guys did not understand, or can someone give me the answer for why ChatGPT is a generative AI tool? Can someone? I just want you to have an engaging session. Can someone? Oh, can someone? Or can I tell the answer?
I think most
Oh,
of the people MS Excel, MS Office, they are using a cracked one. Nobody is using the licensed one.
no. This is not about the license, right? Ipo, say for example, you have generative AI tool is something. It gives you. See, I'll tell you again. It is like you give an input. It can be a text or something, and in return, it generates an output. Okay. So Chat GPT is an basic example of a generative AI tool, and where MS Excel, Chrome, WhatsApp are applications, but they do not help you in generating. Okay, so let's go to the next one. Selvarani has scored the highest score. Let's go to the next one. I'm not going to explain you, just give the answers and you can get the words from the session I have explained on. So you can get the answer from that if you have listened to it. The one who answers fast would get the highest score. Yeah, great. 7 has answered the question right. It's text and patterns of language. Let's go to the next one. Now it's GSS in the highest score.
Now you can present. Okay. Yes.
Okay, now the number of people answering has got reduced. Ajit is now, sorry, GSS is leading. So next question. We have got one answer, two. Yeah, got 11 answers. Yeah, 8 of you are right. And let's see the scoreboard. It is Selvarani again. So next one is going to be true or false. Give your answers quickly so that you can score more. We got 9 answers. Yeah, 7 I've answered right. Great, it's again Selvarani. The next question. We've got 5 answers. Yeah, great. Now 8 have answered the question right. Let's see the scoreboard. Selvarani again. Yeah, nice. 11 have answered right. Everyone has answered right. And Suleka, Sandhya, and the first one is Selvarani. So yeah, that's all about this quiz. Thanks for your participation and thanks for doing it properly. So yeah, let's quickly move on to the practical session. So it is going to be very very simple. It's the simplest way for you to understand and then build a chatbot, right? So let's move on to Gen AI practical session, right? So the first one, as I said, it is not going to be like training the data, training and identifying the patterns and then understanding. Not that. It is going to be the very simplest way to get a chatbot ready. Okay. So we have two things here, two practical things. One is Grok and the other one is Olama. Okay, I will explain you what are these and we will have this session right now. So first one is Grok Cloud. Okay, so Grok Cloud is nothing but it's an AI platform. It's a cloud based platform. So what they do is they help us getting the API keys. API keys.
We are not able to visible many of them.
Is it the same for? So yeah, as I said, we are going to use Grok. Okay, so what we are going to do is that we are just calling the API key and then we are generating a chatbot. So what it actually does is that it gets the input from us, send it to the model, and then gets the output and give it to us. Okay, so first I will install the Grok. Okay, I will install it. Let me show you how to get the API keys. So what you have to do is you have to go to Grok Cloud. Okay, search Grok Cloud and then you will see API keys here. Okay, so get into it and then create new API. Okay, create one, give the name, say name, and submit. You will see this API key. Okay, so what you have to do is you have to get throw this API key inside the code. So this is very simple code. So you can generate it actually from chat GPT or something. So we have a chatbot ready here. So what I've done is I've just given the API key and then generated the chatbot. Okay, so let me print a question here. What is Gen AI? Okay, let me run this. Oh, 1 minute. Yeah, now it is ready. Yeah, it is running. What is Gen AI? So I have given the generated API here and then given the model name and just given the prompt. Okay. So it's very simple. You can get it from chatbot or something. Okay. You can give the chat, go to ChatGPT and tell that I want to develop a chatbot using an API key. So it simply generates you the code. So you can just put it. It's very simple. 6 to 7 lines of code. You will just give the API key and then you will call the model and then print it. Okay. So it's loading for so long, I don't know why. Let's wait. Yeah. So first you have to import the necessary libraries. So what I've done is I have installed Grok. I don't know why it is showing so long time for running. It we are running short of time, so let me explain you what these are. So yeah, as I said, you will import the Grok and then you give the API and then you will generate the query. Okay, so here I have given a static query, whereas here we have kept it in such a way that the user gives the question. Say for example, so when I run this and if it gets load properly, you will get a drop down here stating give your question, please enter your question, for which you can enter your question and then you will get the answer. So this is one way of doing the chatbots using Grok Cloud. Let me show you the other one. It would work properly. So the next one is Olama. So Olama is again a AI platform where we can actually download the model. So here the benefit is that our data is very private, meaning it runs within your machine. Okay, so let me show you how this model works. So what I've done is I have downloaded a model. Let me show you. This is Olama. Okay, there are lot of models here. You can choose based on the space constraint and speed constraint. You can download the model, and what we do is that we will call this model here. Okay, and we will run it with the code. Okay, let me run this. I think this would work. Yeah. So hello, I can answer AI related question, and we can ask a question. So let me. What is Gen AI? It is loading. Let's wait. Let me tell you why it is. How can we set the context? Say for example, you are a teacher, right? And you want the chatbot to answer only the teaching based question, right? So here we have something called context, right? So we can set the context. So let me show you. So for now this answers any set of questions. It can be anything. It answers all the questions. But if you want to set the constraint, you can give it here the context. You can type I want only teaching based questions to be answered. So this way we can set the context and then run the model. Okay. Yeah. So see, we got the answer. let's break down. Generative AI stands for generative AI. Gen AI stands for generative AI. It gives the context. Let me now set it to the. Let me show you a perfect example. I want it to. Right, and let's run this. So it is running. You can see it here. So this is the basic idea I'm giving you. I would have shown you in a better way if this would have worked, but I don't know why it is loading for so long time. So yeah, I'm sorry for the inconvenience, but yeah, I couldn't show you that. It is still loading. Let's wait. Yeah. So, so now it asks for the questions and we can give our query based on that, based on a need, right? So this is how it works in general. So there are two ways. One is this Olama. You can just go and download this model as you need, okay? And the other one is Gen AI using the Grok Cloud. So there are two ways. One is Grok Cloud and the other one is um, this Olama, okay? So yeah, I think we are good to go with this. And if you guys have any questions, we can take this 5 minutes in answering you. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. Do you guys have any questions? Okay, if we don't have any questions, we will.
Ma'am, ma'am,
Yeah, yeah.
I have
Hi, I can't hear you. Am I audible?
Audible.
Yeah, someone was asking me something. Can you please come again? So yeah, if we don't have any questions, we can wind up this session. If you guys have any questions, please do ask me.
Hello. Ma'am, I'm audible.
Yeah, yeah, you are.
I'm just I have a one query. You
Yeah,
have written only 16 to 20 lines code, and you have asked some questions that code as well. Okay. So how
yes.
can it work, ma'am? Means chatbot
Uh,
is connected with cloud or something else or
yeah,
any browser?
yeah. So we have something called Grok Cloud. please refer to it. So they basically have models. Okay, so what we do is that we get the KPI. Say for example we have chat GPT, right? So we get the API of it. So what it does is we will give a query. Okay, it sends to the model and then you get the outcome. So this is how it works. And when it comes to Olama, I showed this second one, right? So Olama is you run the model locally in your machine so that the data is very safe. But the first one was it sends the data to the chatbot. You get my point?
Yes, yes. Okay, ma'am.
Yeah.
And one more thing, ma'am.
Yeah, please.
Can we write the code in any other language or only we are using Python?
Yeah, I'm good at Python, so I've gone for Python. If you need any other
Okay, so
languages,
it
please
means we can.
try with.
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, got it, got it. Thank you.
thanks. Yeah.
And one more thing, man, while you are delivering your session, please talk in English language because I'm from Maharashtra, na, so that's why I can't. I little bit understand your regional language, but sometime I not
Oh,
get it, na. So
I'm really
please,
sorry. I'm really sorry. Yeah, yeah.
yeah. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
If not, can we wind up this session?
Yes, ma'am. I think don't have any queries.
Sure, sure. Yeah, we'll one day wind up this session. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much.
Thank you.